Hi again, this is Sami. Here's a grade 11 question on the harder side. So I just got this question from a student of mine from Mississauga. They have a test tomorrow, and they didn't know how to do this. So it's if f of x is a quadratic function such that f of 0 equals 2, f of 1 equals 4, and f of 2 equals 16, determine f of 3. Okay, so let's deal with this. Now, I think because it's a quadratic, definitely we need to follow the equation in standard form, which is y equals ax squared plus bx plus c. And with all the givens here, basically they're giving you 1, 2, 3 points, because f of 0 equals 2, it just means the x value is 0 and the y value is 2. So the first one is 0 and 2. That's what the point is. And let me just divide my board in half so I'm not going all over the place. So there we go. Just so that I look more organized than I'm usually. So this point 0 and 2 that they give you here, and there's also a point that's 1 and 4, and a point that's 2 and 16. So these 3 points, you need them to solve this question. But the most important point is this one right here. Because see, every point here is an x and a y value. So I'm gonna sub this here in this equation. And if I sub it in this equation, y is 2 equals a, and x is 0, so 0 squared, plus b, and x is 0 again, plus c. Now, because this is 0 times 0 is 0, so all of these are going to cancel. And now we know from here that c equals 2. Now, let's go to the second point, which is 1 and 4, and we're going to do the same thing with it. So I'm going to sub in 1 for the x's and 4 for the y. So the second equation will be 4 equals a times 1 squared plus b times 1 plus c. And you know what? Since c is 2, can we just right away write 2 for c, because we know now c is 2. And that's key to answering this question, as a matter of fact. Without this point, this question will be impossible to answer at the level of grade 11. So now I'm going to move this 2 to the other side, becomes minus 2. So 4, basically I'm taking 2 away from both sides for my North American audience. 2 equals 1 squared is 1 times a is a, plus b times 1 is b. So I have this equation, and maybe let's call this equation 1 right here. Now I'm going to take, you know what, I'm just going to write here so you could follow this. This is, I use the 0 and 2 here, and for this I use the 1 and 4. Okay. And now I'm going to use the last point, which is the 2 and 16. And when I use the 2 and 16, y is 16 equals a times 2 squared plus b times 2, because x is 2, of course. And c, you already find out c is 2. So instead of c here, I'm just going to write 2. Again, I'm just plugging the coordinate x and y in this formula here, which is the standard form of a quadratic equation. Now I'm going to move the 2 to the other side. It becomes minus 2. So that will give me 14 equals 4a plus 2b. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to call this equation 2. So now let's just take equation 1. The 2 equals a plus b. This is equation 1, okay? I'm going to solve this for a, because I think I'm going to use substitution to do this, or b, it doesn't matter. So I could just go 2 minus b equals a. And equation 2 is that 14 equals 4a plus 2b. This here, I'm gonna sub in the 2 minus b for the a right here, because that's what the a is. So that's just substitution. So 14 equals 4. Instead of a is 2 minus b plus 2b. And now 14 equals, I'm gonna distribute this in both here, and we're gonna get 8 minus 4b plus 2b. I'm gonna move the 8 to the side, so it becomes minus 8. So 14 minus 8 is 6. You could take your time doing that if you like minusing 8 from both sides and doing all of that. I think by grade 11 and 12, you should be getting over that. At the beginning, when you're learning in grade 9, you minus 8 from both sides, but then you should realize that, oh, when 8 moves to the other side, it just becomes minus in that situation. But anyways, whatever way works for you, no problems. Equals negative 4b plus, you know what? So I'm going to add the like terms right here. So negative 4b plus 2b is negative 2b, and therefore b equals negative 3, because I'm dividing both sides by negative 2 if you wish to see the steps. Yeah, so that's just dividing by negative 2 right here. All right, so b is negative 3. Now, when b is negative 3, now I could find out what a is by subbing this in equation 1. So I'm just going to sub the value negative 3 in equation 1. So I'm just going to put that right here. And so that will give me 2 minus b equals a. And therefore, 2 minus negative 3 equals a. And therefore, a will be 5. So now I could write my equation. My equation is y equals a, which is 5, plus, 5x squared, I mean. I'm just putting it in here, plus bx, and b is negative 3, so instead of plus, it's minus, since the b is negative, 3x, plus c, and c we found out already, it's 2, so that's your equation now. Now, the last part of this question is determine f of 3. So now f of 3, what it means find y when x is 3. So you just sub in the 3 for the x's right here, and now you get 5 times 3 squared minus 3 times 3 plus 2. That gives me 945 minus 9 plus 2. That's negative minus 7. 45 minus 7 gives you 38. So that's the question that I was asked. The person have a test tomorrow, so I must post it tonight so they could take a look at it, and hopefully it will help them answer this question if it's on the test tomorrow. Alrighty, so I hope you like this video. If you did, don't forget to hit that like button, comment on the video if you like, but most importantly, subscribe and keep on supporting our channel. As always, thanks for watching. Till next time, bye-bye.